jungle, the mighty jungle, the lion sleeps tonight. We
away,
What up, bro? Yeah, you asked for the energy, it's here. I had to wait to channel my energy. I was powering up over here.
Now I realize.
I had to power up. I ain't finna give you my energy backstage. Now I'm gonna give you the real me when it's showtime. When the camera's out, no fake over here. Full energy, full action.
Oh, no,
What's up? What's up, Starboy?
This is just what I was figuring what was gonna happen. It had to happen because this is how I met you at Anime NYC a couple weekends ago.
Absolutely.
This is what I was expecting. So there it was. All right.
No. I'm thinking we were backstage. You were just seeing you there quiet, like, this ain't the same vocals I met in New York. What's happening here? What am I in for? If I got the okie dokie on this podcast, no.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and just
But not only though. It's the Jamaican king of the New York. He's swinging by in the chat. Vogue is the main character by himself. Oh, don't say that. Nah, don't say that. Don't say that. Never that, bro. I just be here, just be standing around, bro. Stop it, bro. I'm surrounded with other greater people than me. Stop it. Stop it. I be chilling. Bro. Stop it. Stop it.
Nah, like I said, you're serious here sooner than I thought he would be. It usually takes him a second to get everything going, so we go keep it moving. So
absolutely. Shout out to chat, by the way. Lazy Uchiha, what it do? Deku Supremacy. You already know, gang. Absolutely. You feel me? Wagwan, Mr. Gojo. What it do, man? Domain expansion, absolutely.
And we gotta drop a heart.
Dub Kitty with the chatty. Hey, Dubby. My Dubby Wubby. Yeah. How you doing, Dub Kitty? This is Man a Minute, sweetheart. Yes.
As in like a week, because she's here every week.
Oh, yes. Absolutely. She should be.
By the way, Kitty, I saw you streaming earlier, too. Flashing up all those different cosplays that you have on. Got an interesting track going on over there. Can I just call you Kizaru for short?
Oh, never. I said a pimp. I know what I said, nickname, but never. No. If I had to cosplay, I'll go for it, but never. No. I can't do that. No, that's disrespectful. You gotta say vocals. Not vocals, vocals.
You know, there's somebody that actually calls you vocals.
Yeah, because when you look at it, that's literally what you're gonna say. You never think the U is solid, bro.
I mean, that's literally what Mama Steph used to call you.
Vocals. I'm like, yeah, absolutely. Mm-hmm.
And then you sing and they go, oh, that's why his name is Vocals.
Yeah. No, I'm a rap. No, they think I'm a rapper. I get that way too many times. Oh, so you're a rapper, huh? Is that why your name's Vocals? Because you're a rapper. Boy, yo, I feel disrespected when people do that to me.
But you know what, though?
Laura, I just learned today as well about Mr. Vocals having the craziest vocals, so.
So you look.
Somebody hasn't been watching the content.
Absolutely. Oh, no, Kumar just no. So salute to Kumar.
We know.
He ran up on my page. He was like, oh, snap, He ran up. I saw this. It says salute to the star. Absolutely. He was looking, but he's a rapper part-time. I'm never a rapper. Never that.
Jasiri, I know you're getting ready and everything. I still got the video of y'all two going back and forth freestyling.
Oh, no, you think that's something? Wait till. Ooh, I can't even say it yet.
Don't say it yet.
But wait. Just wait. Oh, my God. You think now? 2 events, bro. 2 events. And when they pop out, oh my gosh, it's gonna be like a Super Bowl. It's gonna be like the Super Bowl. I'm telling you, we finna go out with a bang. We're going out with a bang this year, ladies and gentlemen. Y'all have no idea what's going on the sidelines right now. Y'all have no idea. We going out with a bang this year. I can't wait to tell you guys soon.
But speaking of big things, because like I said, we got a guest that does big things. Mr. Kumar, how have you been, sir?
Mm-hmm.
It's been good, man. It was a real pleasure pleasure getting to hang with everyone at Anime NYC a couple weekends ago. First time I met y'all IRL. I have obviously been following you guys for a little bit in terms of content, but it's so cool seeing the people that you see on your phone in real life, like especially if you're meeting them for the first time, and just knowing like these are exactly how I would expect them to be, kind of. You know what I mean? Like I think that's so cool. It's the energy that you share with someone like online. You could just reciprocate that back in real life, and it's just like, oh, I've been knowing you. You know, like it's so cool. So I'm glad to be on here with you guys. Thank you for having me again, and you know.
No, absolutely, because you know I saw you for the very first time at Anime NYC 2 years ago. Hold on a second, Jasiri, do we hear you? Say something.
Y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Wow.
We're here.
Am I
that is a
making
record.
a sound this time?
That is a record.
We're
That's a
good.
record.
Everything is good. You know that deserves some
Oh
applause.
my god, yo, that's a record. This man can't got the all he came through crispy, bro. All right, I see you. I see you, tech man, tech guy. Okay, I see you, Jasiri. Yes, sir. Let them
I'm
know.
just glad I got it right this time.
Yeah.
Tech guy. What you mean?
I ain't gonna say I was a little low key worried about that. You coming in later, it's like, all right, it's gonna be another 30 minutes.
Hey, like
Get here.
like he said, the traffic's gonna be in daytime or
Mhm.
nighttime.
That is what he said.
That's what he said. So
If you're in New York, only drive in the middle of the night. He
Yep.
told us that.
I know.
You
Tell
feel
me.
me?
Jaywalk is forever free down there.
I'm about to say, Kumar could tell you. You from here too.
True.
Are you from New York, Kumar?
Yeah, I'm from the Bronx. Like Jasiri.
Yeah. The X in the building, you heard?
Wait, are we already playing What is Jasiri Eating?
Hey! Yes, sir! What is it this time? Yes, sir!
Well, let me let you know, I have rotisserie chicken from the bodega, you feel me? With that Spanish rice. Oh my goodness, look at how tender it is. And not just that, but we have a side of gravy. You already know the gravy with beans go crazy. Don't let your wife hear it because you might smell later. And yeah, that's what we have today.
Nah.
Not the gravy.
Nah, you hear that? You hear that?
I know, they coming to get your
Hey, you
cereal.
hear that? That's... It's
It was
over,
the
bro.
beans. It was the beans. You know, I don't really be doing the beans like that, but you know, today I'm hungry, so I had to do it.
I told you, it's a weekly segment at this point. That's why we went ahead and pointed it out.
That's a great damn segment, I'll tell you that.
Hey, this time he
You
early.
feel me? You see the flag in the back.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I feel like I feel like you have like a backup flag. I feel like you have like 5 of them just in case one of them are gone.
We're talking too loud, bro. Come on.
Dang, I was just thinking I didn't even know. Like,
Now, you know how like on those like TV shows and cartoons where someone has something and you snatch it from them and they just go behind their back and pull out another one?
yeah. It was like, oh, somebody got my flag. Well, he wasn't expecting this one. My man pulled a Piccolo from Cell. So my arm is messed up, so you might as well tell me you're playing. Soon as I'm about to die, like type shit. Oh, yeah. Regrow!
I'm just starting to wonder, how many people from New York do we know now? I think our entire friend circle at this point is basically from New York.
Told you.
I mean, that ain't a bad thing.
Now, some of y'all be scaring me.
I mean, we're just a couple of sweet Southerners, so, you know, just making sure we blend everything around.
Love that.
See, now I learned how the north side work. I can be able to move correctly.
We're used to it now. That's the most important part.
I wasn't that used. Nah. I wasn't that used to it first. I mean, not first, the second time. Because I was expecting everything. I think y'all was nice this time. Y'all was nice this time.
Yeah, so see, this was our second time at Anime NYC 2024. Our first time in New York ever, actually, first time ever got on an airplane,
Oh, yeah.
was Anime NYC 2022,
Yup.
which was actually the first time I saw Kumar.
When he was in that Nanami cosplay! We ain't got like the series, then they got famous around there too.
Like, look, I didn't go up and say anything to him because he looked too cool and too fresh for me to go up and say what's up to him when I saw him there 2 years ago.
Never that.
Nah, Kumar had everybody around him.
Say what up.
Yeah, Kumar top tier. He had mad fans.
Man, when he was right
They
there,
pushed
he
me
was-
out the way.
This man is tall as hell.
I pushed you out the way.
Dude, I don't want to hear that from you, Jasiri, okay? I don't want to hear
I said, hey, cool, boof.
Nah, because
Truck coon? Those all girl coons.
Oh, damn.
no lie. Obviously, anytime you go to a con and you start putting out stuff, you slowly your algorithm starts showing you videos from other people that went to that same con. And literally, the first 2 viral videos I saw from Anime NYC this year involved both of these guys.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, like, what are you talking about?
What you mean? Law was getting down.
Law was getting down.
What you talking about? Law was getting down.
Law was sturdy.
My man was with Anime and them.
Up. Not too much.
Nah,
We
don't
just
do
a
that.
humble
Don't do that. Nah. Welcome
From
to
the
us.
Bronx,
Yeah.
New York.
We in his city, of course he
Nah.
going.
Nah, when you walk around your city, it's a different story. What you mean? Like literally, I learned when you walk with an actual look. I'm telling y'all, when y'all actually walk with a New Yorker, you will just rules. You'll just learn about roads and life decisions and places you go and things that you do. You learn a lot. You feel me? Because when learning with walking with Jasiri, this man is going to walk fast as shit. And when it comes to traffic, oh my gosh, don't get me started. I learned he's the king of I don't give a fuck. That's what I learned.
It is. And
I
you
learned.
know what? And
that's-
speaking of
not just that,
podcasts,
all of
real
the New
quick,
Yorker.
shout out to Music Major in the chat right now.
Oh,
Preston.
Hey, you better be lucky that I took that good. What was that? It was that something. It was the ranking shows. Yes, we had a good discussion on that.
Mm-hmm.
And I had a great talk about it in that discussion because somebody put Hunter x Hunter as the top best story, and I was like, I think y'all capping right there.
Well, don't tell Preston that.
Oh no, he hit me up immediately. He said, "Thank you." He said, "Thank you." Yes, I was dying.
Look, man,
I was dying, and man, I salute to him though.
Preston's never gonna beat those Hunter x Hunter mid comments.
Yeah, he says in front of the freaking panels, bro. Look at him. Oh, now I mean, what that mean? Oh, I mean, I'm not hating on it. Just not think it's S tier. I just don't think it's S tier.
I mean, some people just have those
Still
comments.
got an ending, but
Now, some people just have those comments that's gonna stick by them. Cause I'm starting to learn that I can't escape these Sailor Moon comments.
Of course you're not. You Sailor Moon man. What you mean? You went crazy.
I can't escape them now.
Like I was just the person I was the hyper in the background. Yeah, nah. Don't be a bitch. Respond to him. Nah. Because she getting your magic. All right, tell me what her magic do. Tell me what it does. Crickets. Silence. Get out of here, boy.
And before we continue, I will say, number one, I stand by what I say.
Mm-hmm.
Number two, shout out to Rob from Shonen Showdown.
Oh, yes.
That's the homie. Yes, sir.
And number three, I'll just go ahead and announce it right now. Rob from Shonen Showdown will be on the podcast as real next Thursday.
Good.
So that ought to be a good one as well.
Tap in.
Oh, wow. Billie Jean.
another New Yorker. I love it.
And that's what I said. It's just New
Oh, wait,
York
hold on,
everywhere.
Hold on.
Yeah.
That's a conversation to be had. He's from Long Island, though.
You know what? You know what? You're right about that. You're right about that. He is from he's from outside of New York. You know what? You're right.
Was he from like Jersey or
He's
something?
from the outside.
No,
My
he's
bad.
from Long Island, which is New York, but it will take him forever to always get into the city from where he lives in Long Island.
Yeah, so like it's outside of Queens. So like we only recognize 4 boroughs in New York. That's the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, and Harlem. And that's it.
So apparently, if you're not from there, you're not a real New Yorker.
Literally.
That's politics in itself with New Yorker. So you don't have to have an opinion on that.
Damn, Showdown. Y'all need to get Rinnegoddess on here next. Look, I've extended the invitation to Miss Kayla, okay? it's up to her to accept now. Because apparently she keeps laughing at me whenever I extend her an invitation to come talk to us. Like she thinks I'm some kind of clown.
You sent me an invitation. Hey, you want to be on the podcast, Israel?
Yes, that's what she does. I invite her to come finish this conversation. She laughs at me. I'm a clown. I'm here to amuse her. Well, I find you funny. What, am I a clown? Am I to amuse you? Funny how?
How dare you, Jerry, talk about my briberies?
I feel like if we hit her with a 3-month advance and be like, yo, actually, nah. Yo, you trying to pull up in 3 months, 2 days, and 52 hours?
It might work.
52 hours.
Like they don't even give a chance to respond.
What
Like, nah,
exact day are you saying?
there you go. I'm gonna see you there.
Nah, obviously shout out to Rinnegoddess. Kayla's amazing, but we gotta finish that
Big
conversation because she said a lot of big words to me and none of it meant anything. So
Oh my God, that was
we
so
gotta finish that conversation.
Oh, I love it. That was so funny.
Right. Another example of someone trying to defend Sailor Moon but didn't have the words to defend Sailor Moon.
Are you kidding me? She is a galaxy buster. She is a reincarnation. I don't know what's up. You New Yorkers got that nice deep accent where y'all get like low talk. I start to learn that. Y'all got a deep when y'all get aggressive. You be like, you heard me. Like I don't know what made y'all have like bass in your voice when y'all get aggressive. Like what are you talking about? Like do you feel me? I'll be like, ooh. Okay, I'm gonna shut up.
Is she from Philly?
I'm gonna shut up, bro.
Is she from Philly?
She does get mistaken to be a New York girl all the time.
Yeah, nah, she a Philly shorty.
She a Philly?
She not a New Yorker.
She talking like I swear she sounded like she from New York when she was talking. I swear to God.
Philly got they.
I swear she sounded like. I swear. Let me stop because then I feel like I'm gonna get jumped by New York. Like,
Yeah,
no, we sound different. Then Jersey be feeling the same way. No, I'm from Jersey. I be like, you know what? I just feel like y'all.
First off, barely anybody claim Jersey.
You see?
No, look. When we were walking,
tell him. Yeah, go for it.
When we were walking from the club, we actually passed some people. And we said something about New York. They said they were from Jersey. I was like, oh.
You know what I did? Freaky ass nigga here. I danced walking away. Swear to God. I swear. They just bust out laughing. I said, hey, at the land party, everybody was drunk having fun. Well, my man Kumar was in there getting down in the circle. Yeah, I got the video. We were all going crazy.
I got some
we
videos,
were all
too.
Going crazy.
I haven't posted them yet, but yeah, I got some videos.
Oh, no. Well, Kumar went in the circle. Oh, no. He stunned. Oh, he hit me with the power line, boy. Stop
near that circle for like a whole 30-minute set. I was like, this man don't stop. This is crazy. I loved it. He's the Energizer Bunny. Just battery for days.
Bro. See, look, I told y'all my experience from land party. I'm learning, bro. I had to, like last time I couldn't keep up. This time I kept up. I'm proud of myself.
You was hitting cardio in the gym.
Bro, the jump rope was working. The jump ropes were working, bro. I'm telling you. Now y'all think I'm playing. I'm so serious. And they're working, bro. Cause look here, when y'all in the heart of land party, cause like I said, land party have home advantage. You feel me? So every freaking race you can say name was in there, and I was like, this is actually a great. Cause we came at the middle when the peak hour. Cause we came I think 2 hours late.
No, we came when there was only 2 hours left.
Yeah, I think it was 4 hours. I think that part was like 4 hours, wasn't it? Like 4? I don't think it was 5, but it was 5.
Either way.
But the overall is we was like around peak time in the peak section, and all of that shit was like just phenomenal, fantastic. Cause like I said, the Jamaican music and Afro beats and all the other songs, and then like I said, anime titties, literally walking through the door. Everything else was, I just feel like it was a great segment, and then seeing how everybody was just dancing and was just having a great time was just a great experience. Like I said, I wouldn't expect Kumar to show up. I expected Jasiri because you feel me, he's gonna do what he do. Obviously, you feel me. With Kumar, I wouldn't expect him to pop out. He hit me with the hand roll, yeah.
Well, you know,
he hit me with the finger waves. I said he hit me with the waves.
We're just getting to know Kumar, so now we learned another side, so we know what to expect.
Kumar finna go nuts, bro. When I see him, bro, get ready. Get ready. Especially let him hype him up. He was like, "Oh, don't hype me up, bro. Don't hype me up, bro. Stop. Don't hype me up, bro. Don't hype me up. Nope."
He talking facts. He's talking facts, Kumar. You think he lying? He talking that talk.
You guys are the truth.
It's my boy. That's my guy. Rock with him, bro. Shout out to Kumar, man.
Shout out to you.
Nah, definitely shout out to Kumar. In fact, we're about to do a lot of shout out to Kumar because one thing that we always do every week on the podcast is real. Whenever we have guests, one of the first things that we jump out with, we have a segment where we show off a lot of pictures of the person. We either like to call it our cosplay showcase, aka he got that shit on. So we're finna go ahead and get that rolling right now. Let's go ahead and see this slideshow right here.
It's gonna be short.
Bam!
It's gonna be short.
Oh, wow. That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. We was really talking about.
Mr.
I know.
Nami himself.
I know.
That's amazing. Wow. 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 He hit us with the Maxwell for real, bro.
The Maxwell.
Mm-hmm.
There he goes. There he goes.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, Nanami was cool. It was a cool little era for me, for sure.
How many people slid up in your DMs when you stepped out in this?
Oh, no.
You better stop.
It's dry. Don't get me wrong. Like I show off the ladies, so they know. They know it's off limits.
It's over. I told you. I told you.
And I will get to that. Trust
It's
me.
over.
No, but nah, he definitely had that shit on, man. And I already knew it's like the thing about good-looking Nanami cosplayers. You don't even really have to do a whole lot to get the views. Just put that shit on and turn on a camera, bro.
You just gotta. It's a testament to the JJK fans and then the fans within that fandom, which are the fans of the characters. And Nanami is definitely like, they fiend for just any sort of crumb they can get from him, whether it's a scene from the show, people cosplaying as him, an audio voice line from the voice actor, especially the Japanese one. they love him. But yeah, man, just throw on a suit, and if you want to commit and throw on blonde, dye your hair blonde, then fucking go for it.
You sure did dye your hair blonde. I'm thinking about that shit too. Did you
That's
you dyed
commitment.
it? You didn't bleach it, right? You dyed it, right?
No, I bleached it for sure.
Commitment.
Okay. All right. Now.
Look.
You went there. Okay. How long did you recolor it, or did you cut your hair and then start over?
Oh no, I had to. Yeah, I bleached it, and then obviously when this Nanami was done, I was like, okay, I'm done. I just let it grow out, and then when it got long, I just chopped off the blonde.
My man had the gold blonde tips, long hair.
Hey, that's a hairdo in itself.
Yeah, you think you're slick. I caught on to your game, sir. Yeah. My man had that long tip down there. He know what he was doing. Yeah, just imagine, ladies, the long hair with top flipping left or right. He got the nice blonde hair tip, but up here is black. Yeah, you slide devil, you. Yeah. She kissed you, did she?
Hey, man.
Look, man.
I put the time to get that process is long as hell. I'm gonna maximize the amount of time I have the blonde on until it is not needed anymore.
Better use that super grow. What you mean?
So
Super
gross.
grow.
The super grow hair grease.
Oh,
Just
God.
slide that on.
Ooh.
Let your soul glow.
Right. It's so glow.
Look, man, you literally have female people that go to these cons looking for Nanami cosplayers to pull their hair. Like, that's how crazy it's gotten at this point.
Was that a thing at that time, though? Was that a thing?
Not
Yeah.
at that time.
Yeah, because I don't think
then.
it was that at this time.
He missed out on that. He missed out on that.
Because I think that was just Nanami just starting.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with everything else like that. And then it got real buff later on, because that's when I saw the people want to walk around without the jacket.
Yeah.
Buff ass, J Foss.
Basically, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you throw on a suit and you're good. That's all it takes for Nanami.
Nah, they're enhancing the Nanami cosplays now. Like,
Yeah, now
what
they
they're,
are for sure.
what they're doing these days, the different versions of Nanami I done saw.
Bro.
It is crazy.
Mm.
For sure.
But the thing is, cosplays are not the only thing he puts on though, because you know we be seeing how the people he be working with. The man be having brand deals.
Mm-hmm. Talk about it. Mm-hmm. Wow. Mm-hmm. Look at that number 3. Ooh-wee.
Look.
Shout out to David from Otaku Academy, man. I'm a big fan, first of all, from just the merch, so I'm always gonna wear it, regardless of getting hit up to do it for social media or not, because I just like I really appreciate the quality and the aesthetics that he does for his anime merch. So
Now trust me.
You guys see it too. I'm
David.
sure you guys see it almost every convention. Someone's got a baseball jersey, some sort of jersey from one of the fandoms he's made merch for. So yeah, he puts out good stuff. So I'm gonna wear it.
Now look, I understand because when I was going through looking for pictures to put on, I was like, there are so many different times that he has on something different from Otaku Academy. So I'm like, I'm only gonna pick one, but which one am I gonna pick? Because it was quite a decision for me to make, and I went with this one because
You mean quite a decision. I feel like I know why you picked this one. This man's walking all slow, off guard with it.
We love candy.
Look.
Quote unquote.
And then you know what else makes it more better? That watch is shining too, boy.
the why.
Look at him. If y'all ain't know this, you think I ain't. That man said, "Nah, I'm smiling off guard picture." They was like, "Oh no, just walk close. Just walk forward. Just walk forward. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, just like that. Yeah.
That is what
yeah.
we call a modeling photo.
My man was just walking so off guard. That's like, you want something to drink? Yeah. Yeah, I want something to drink.
No.
You know New Yorkers and Bevs, bro.
That's
Now that's what we call a modeling photo, because real models know you don't just stand there and pose. You got to do action shots. You got to do this. You got to look off there. You got to put the grins on. Like, nah. You see this man posing. This man, I'm surprised I didn't see a lot of red carpet walks on his timeline, because I'm like, this dude got that modeling thing down.
This picture's so straight that his
We're speaking into existence.
this picture's so straight that his line is straight. Look at that from number 3 and right across, bro. That is perfect. That's crazy. How you do that? Hey, they pictured a perfect line horizontal across the number 3. That is amazing, bro. That is amazing.
I never even noticed that. Until you
Bro,
pointed
this
it out.
picture's so perfect. Your line is perfect. What you playing? Man, look at this guy. Stop playing with him, bro. And it's burning. Somebody call 911. Shorty fire burning on the dance floor. Whoa.
Gojo said he got a chain on his neck. Yeah, don't forget about that. It's there.
Man, it's tough for a reason. We don't talk about the chain. He did it for a reason. When you see the man tuck the chain, don't talk about the chain.
I mean, he might have saw Debo coming.
He ain't tucking it. He walking.
That's you're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong. You're wrong for that. You're wrong for that.
Look,
RIP.
there's nothing
You're
wrong with
for
being
that.
safe.
You're wrong for that.
Nothing wrong with being safe. You see Debo coming, you tuck your chain.
You saw what happened when he tucked in that chain.
My grandmama gave me that chain.
Shut up before I knock your bitch.
No matter how diesel you is, you getting popped.
What's good?
Well,
What's up
welcome
to
back to you, Kumar.
Diary family? How you doing, Diary? Drinking some milk and some dairy. Ooh-wee.
But you want to know the interesting thing, because I deep dive everything. And this is actually a good thing about Kumar, and I'm guilty of it as well.
Come on.
When I was going through looking for, I always do about 4 or 5 of these.
Pictures.
And I'm looking for, I'm always looking for great individual photos. But he doesn't have a lot of individual photos. He takes a lot of group photos because he's got a lot of friends. He's popular, you see. So, when I kept going through, like, where are the great photos I could find of just him? A lot of them don't exist because he's always got a crew with him. And I respect that. So, with that being said, with the next slide, I can't just say he got that shit on. I gotta say they got that shit on. Because you can't talk about Kumar without talking about the Spider Crew.
Viral movie.
Yeah, man, that was Anime Expo. I can't believe it was last year. That feels like
Look at all that self-love. Look at all that self-love.
Nah, man, like, there were a lot of people who did Spider-Verse, cosplays, but they owned it. Like, nobody else should even be allowed to do it at this point.
Oh, that's crazy. Oh, that's crazy.
That is crazy.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I'm saying it.
Ooh, all right.
Drell standing 10 toes down.
Exactly. That's what we do over here. Because anytime I've ever seen like the best, like I've seen some great individual ones, but groups.
Should I be gatekeeping it?
Not the gatekeeper.
Hey, I've seen a lot of great individual Spider-Verse cosplays, but as a group, y'all had it. Like every time I saw one of y'all videos, it was like, it is cool. Not just that it's cool, they look good, they do numbers, but the videos are also hilarious. Like, they do a lot of these skits and things, and I enjoy them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it was fun, man. I mean, last year it was just good timing, honestly. Because I had just seen the movie. The movie came out like a month before Anime Expo, which was in like it's always July 4th weekend. So I wasn't even sure that should I even be wearing a Spider-Verse costume at an anime convention? And B, I was like, if I order it, is it even gonna show up in time? So thankfully it did, and thankfully I was like, you know what, F it, I'm gonna just do it, because at the time, I'm sure you guys saw, like that movie just took the world by storm. Like everyone connected with it, everyone was talking about it. So the fact that Anime Expo last year was a month after when the movie had dropped, it was just good timing, and I'm just glad that people were there, like the people who see this picture, so that were also cosplaying, and we kind of just did our thing. We just had fun with it, and people resonated with it, and it was a good time for sure. So I just gotta thank the people that love Spider-Man, because they're the ones who took it to a different plane.
Absolutely, that part. However, with that being said, I'm going to jump around because it's a perfect opportunity on one of my week that was, because we always talk about things that either happened in the past week or news that dropped in the past week. The fact that the next Spider-Verse movie is not coming out till 2027.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've been hearing a bunch of things. I don't know what's true, because I saw that article and I was just like, damn, is this true? And I was like, I did a deep dive myself, and that was like one or two articles saying that. So, and then you got like other people who are, I don't know if they're actually a part of the production, are saying like, oh, that's bullshit, So all I know is that it's already been, it's about to be 2 years,
I mean, it was already delayed to 2026, so I can believe it, because apparently they said they brought somebody else in, like they're gonna rewrite a lot of the stuff, which is crazy to me considering that at the end of the second one, they immediately was like, the third one's coming out in a year, guys.
Yeah.
To kind of insinuate that they worked on the third one right after the second one. At least that's what you would have assumed.
Right.
Now, obviously, they couldn't get it all done. Writer strike. We understand the writer strike pushed some stuff back. But as far as like having the script, you would have think that would have already been done for you to be bold enough to say, oh, the next one's coming out in a year. Clearly, they already know how they want to end it. I know the strike is why they had to push it back to 2026. I'm not understanding why 2027. This might be a situation where they're now feeling a lot of pressure. They want this third one to be so perfect that now they're second guessing what they have in their hands if they really did bring in a new writer.
Yeah, for sure. And like I said, it hurts to wait, but like I will wait forever if it means we get, we're ending a perfect movie, the way you want a movie to go to solidify a trilogy. So,
I'm glad you feel that way, because when I finish a great movie, I don't mind waiting a long time for the next one. But when you end it the way you do,
right, you're not wrong.
And then immediately it's like, oh, y'all, don't worry, y'all gonna see this conclusion in a year. That changed so many things.
Yeah, I don't know how you guys felt after the end of the movie, but like when I first watched it in theaters and it ended on that kind of cliffhanger, I was just like, there's no way that's the ending to this movie. Like, I need more. Like, I need some sort of like legitimate like feel good feeling that like, oh, like they did it, everyone could go home now type deal, like they did in the first one. So the fact they ended it with like the cliffhanger, I was just like, damn, I need that third movie now.
See, my sentiment was different, because when they did the end and then Gwen was standing up on the thing and the people was around her and all of that, and they started playing the music, I said, oh crap, the movie's about to end.
Right.
Like, there's some people that thought maybe it was going to keep going. I said, ah, crap, this is over. And then the credits rolled. I was like, yep. They're really going to leave it right here. But what they need to be careful about, though, is that it is a great duo right now. And the trilogy's going to come. But in the meantime, people are dropping so many multiverse type movies. Are people going to be sick and tired of multiverse movies by the time this comes out?
That was a great question, sir.
All right.
I feel
like it
like
depends.
these movies have so much love that I think people aren't gonna get burnt out. But like that doesn't mean to say that there are people tired of multiverse shit in terms of just the MCU alone, just Marvel, because Marvel's not like.
Well, the superhero fatigue period has kind of been a thing, which is why there's been a lot of diminishing returns at box office. There's been people been saying like there were times when Marvel, it seemed like, was dropping like 4 or 5 movies a year, and a couple of Disney Plus shows.
Yeah.
So they had to slow that down. It's like, you got to slow that down if y'all want to keep this going. You know, they literally had not much this year. They had like Deadpool, and they had like a show, and that's pretty much it. And it's like, you know, we don't talk about Madam Web, so it's like we move on to the next stuff.
Yes, sir. But yeah, I mean, they're gonna take their sweet time with Beyond the Spider-Verse, and granted, it should be the way we want it to be. Hopefully, if they're gonna be taking this long to make it right, so that's all I care about.
Okay, let me take a second to see what the chat's saying, because they've had a lot of opinions on this.
Right.
I wonder if it's an issue with animation crunch. Well, the report was that they're bringing in another writer. That it didn't have anything to do with the animation. That they are apparently rewriting the script. And usually when someone rewrites a script, that never ends very well.
Right.
I don't really believe in superhero fatigue. I think people are more fed up with bad writing. Yeah, they haven't been dropping the best superhero movies lately. You know, thank God for Deadpool. They need to make more shows serious. It depends on the show. Some I really do like to sit back and laugh. And then, yeah, you know, some can have their comedy moments. Let's see. They made Thor and Hulk a joke. See, you're not going to get very far with me as a person who Thor Ragnarok was my favorite Thor movie. So, I didn't mind when they made it a little goofier. Especially after the second one, which I thought was just depressing.
Yeah.
See, I'm a person. If you can make me laugh, I don't really care. Like, I don't ask for a whole lot.
Yeah, I'm here for a good time. Type.
But nah, man, that's definitely crazy. But there's only one way that we can sum up saying that he's got this shit on, is we put out a cosplay. We put out him in just anime merch. We put him out hanging out with the crew. There's only one thing missing.
What's missing?
And that's the queen.
Can you feel the love tonight? Boom, boom. And he
Yo, on this Lion King wave since the start of the stream.
Oh, wow.
Lion King is my favorite movie, so you're going to always get a lot of Lion King references and things and stuff over here.
I'm at it, I'll tell you that.
Each every day, we're all
Not in this case.
Man singing all the parts.
enjoy our power. That's when the boys just upset. They all got the man, his best friend back. It's like, no, come back. Come back.
Go on. That's a different movie. But
I know, but that's
I know.
boys. When the boys want you to stay, it's like, nah.
I mean, when the entire plot of the Jungle Book could be resolved if they had just told him there were women there to begin with.
Over.
Hey,
Over.
you saved the movie a whole hour. Hey, Mowgli, there's women there.
What are
Shout
that?
out Mowgli.
What are those? What are those?
No. We were also a big Jungle Book family over here as well.
Hell yeah.
Like, we're Disney anyway. Like, I always piss people off when I say that Mowgli went back to the man village and then he grew up, moved overseas, and was the hunter that shot Bambi's mom.
Damn, what a theory. That's wild.
People are like, no, don't say that. Don't say that. They're not in the same area of the world. I said, people can move.
But why Mowgli specifically?
Because the whole thing about the Jungle Book was that men grew up to be hunters.
True. Very true.
That's why Shere Khan didn't like him. Just another hunter with a gun.
You trying to say he was right the entire time?
Yes.
I had to think about it. I was like, so you saying he was right the entire time, huh?
Look.
You villain mind.
As somebody.
Who are you?
As somebody who has actually also read the Jungle Book, there was a time there where Mowgli was treating them animals like shit.
Ooh, I did not know that. I've only ever seen the movie. Never read the book.
Well, if you saw the Disney movie, you know nothing about the books. When they talk about taking a story and loosely, yeah. The only thing similar to the books is that you got a character named Mowgli and the animals are there. Nothing else is the same. But that's what Disney does.
True.
And as long as they make good movies, I'm okay with it. But back to you and the Queen, because y'all got that on. Y'all were at a wedding, right?
We were at one of her best friend's wedding in Mexico. The bride was Mexican, so she had a destination wedding. A lot of her family was from Mexico, and we were just like, why would we not go to Mexico for a wedding in Cancun? So
Hey, excuse to go to Mexico.
yeah, it was beautiful. It was a great wedding for sure. It's like, you know, the reception was on a beach, so there was a pier there. That's where the picture was. But beach weddings, you know, I've never been to one until that one, and yeah, it was lit. It was a good time for sure.
Yeah, now y'all look good though. I see she got flowers too. Did she catch the bouquet?
Nah, she was a bridesmaid.
I knew it. That's the only way. You won't get free flowers up in here, boy. Nah, I was over here thinking in my head. I was like, ain't no way. She gotta be part of the show. She definitely part of the show. She front row seat with the Queen. That's the only reason. And I'm glad you pointed out those flowers, because I was like, ain't no way you got free flowers, bro.
Hey, man, those things are expensive for weddings. Vocals knows.
I'm like, and it's same color too. That ain't no coincidence, bro. They same color, same flavor.
Look, some people plan their stuff out that way. Like, they like to have everything color coordinate.
Same shoes, same toenails, same everything. They made sure. They said, you better stay on top. We here. And I'm just like, salute. Because everything gotta look perfect. When it's the Queen's Day, everything gotta be perfect. And y'all look good. You look exquisite, Mike.
I was not expecting this photo to be pulled up. I'll be real. So this is a surprise.
What you mean? You in a whole new world, bro. You said you on a beach, bro. This is my first time on the beach. What you mean? You got that nice air blowing. You got the... Come on. You got the champagne go. You got the wine or the champagne in the left hand. You know what I'm saying? They making cheers about the break. It's like, cheers. You know what I'm saying? They might hit you. I don't know. Y'all do electric slides or something in there. I don't know. But I figure y'all have... I feel like every wedding should have some sort of dance. Or some sort of line dance.
Yeah,
Something. It ain't gotta be the Cupid shuffle. Hell, you can do the electric slide. All I care. But just something. You know, I know y'all had a wonderful time there. I know y'all did. It looks amazing. Because I'm jealous.
Jealous?
Yeah, because I ain't there.
Because you're not on destination.
That ain't me. But I let him have it, though. Salute.
Nah. Because I was not going to do this podcast and not shout out the Queen, Manga Mama Pari, because, you know, she's an amazing content creator in her own right as well. So, you know, guys should be following both of them, because they are definitely a good time.
Who was actually the one that, so I guess I'll give you guys the lore. She moved to New York from the West Coast right when the pandemic hit. So she moved to New York in February, and our first date was March 1st, and then 2 weeks later, the city shut down because of COVID. So she has just so I hate to say it, she has a very jaded perspective on New York City. She is not a fan because of it.
Oh wow.
But she's from the West, you said.
She's actually from Chicago, but she was moving. She was working in the West Coast. She was working in California and LA, and then she moved to New York for work. So that's how we met. But she was actually the one that actually told me to, during the pandemic, like a lot of people, to get on TikTok and start making content because people are bored in their houses and people are getting into their niches. They're talking about their niches. They're talking about anime. They're talking about the nerd shit they like. And of course, me being a millennial, I was like, TikTok, it'll never be like Vine. Vine is the best. Like, TikTok is whack. So she started showing me her TikToks, and I started seeing the numbers that she was doing, like some of the traction she was getting just for talking about anime. I was like, maybe you are onto something. so she really pushed me to start making stuff, and I started doing it while working. And like whenever I would come home from work, I would just make the stupid, silly stuff that makes ourselves laugh. Because if I can make myself laugh doing something stupid for TikTok, then I win. Then I'm good. I'll post it. And yeah, that's how the ball been rolling pretty much for the anime content. So
See,
this is a big reason why I have to. So thank you guys for sharing this picture, but I get to spiel about her and how we got here essentially.
That sound nice, but blink twice if you need help, okay?
I don't think he wants it.
Look, nah, seriously, that story right there is the prime example of behind every great man, an even better woman. The man literally wouldn't even be where he is content creating wise, meeting everybody on this podcast with us, if not for this queen.
You're not even lying though, because I probably, maybe honestly, if I never met her, dated her, or whatever, I probably would have just only got on TikTok maybe now. Maybe I would have got it just to look at videos, but I don't think I would have ever started making my own stuff, to be honest, had it not been for her.
And you got into TikTok at the right time because, everybody that were pandemic TikTokers, that was when TikTok was because everyone was at home. They had nothing else they could do. I mean, literally, what was one of the very first viral pandemic TikToks? Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored. Bored in the house and I'm in the house bored.
Thanks.
Yeah, man. I feel like I kind of missed that initial wave of like content like during that era, because I was kind of just doing my own thing. Like, so she would kind of send me the stuff that was going viral, or like, oh, you should do it to this sound or whatever. But I feel like I am like kind of still like of course we've been doing it for a while. Like everyone's kind of been on this anime wave in terms of making content and stuff. But like during the pandemic, I had no idea like what the trends were, what was happening, like where these sounds came from, who made what made what viral. So like even that one, like I know the sound, but I don't know the originality of it. I don't know like what the original video is that blew up for that sound. So you guys probably know more than me in terms of.
Oh, trust me, if you think I didn't deep dive your TikTok pages and stuff, you're crazy. I do that to everybody.
55,000 deep, you say? 55,000 feet. That's a lot of followers. All right.
I deep dive everybody because number one, I always like to try to get to know people, especially when they're my friends. It's always good to know where people start. It gives you good material to bring up when you're interviewing. It's another thing for me being a person in media these days. And that's just the type of person that I always am, Plus, even for myself, with anybody, like I'm not the type of person with my content. I'm never afraid to ask anybody else for advice. Like, and I think I do fairly well for myself, and I still ask people for advice. Even when people are helping me with things, I do not turn away any ideas. If they're like, hey, maybe you should do this, or, maybe you should try this here. I'm just like, you really think so? Okay, shoot, let's try that. It's like, that's just me. And I always try to keep the humble approach. I always try to make sure the egos don't take over, because as good as this year has been, I don't still really feel like I'm completely somebody yet. You know, we're working on it, and more big things are continuing to come. And I already made the bold statement on a couple of podcasts ago that by the next Anime NYC, if I'm not where I feel like I should be, I'm giving all of this up, because that's how much confidence I have in myself.
And you need that for yourself. Just, you gotta speak. I mean, I know a lot of people say it, speak your things into existence and stuff like that, but like, how else are you supposed to achieve things if you don't believe it, like how you believe it? So good for you, man. Like, it takes a lot, because I feel like a lot of people don't really do that. Just for themselves.
We lost your Siri.
It ain't even that. It's the background effects, bro. Like, I feel like I'm here drinking and stuff. I'm like, is he drinking water or something?
I mean, he might be getting something
I
else to eat.
heard a giant gulp. I'm like, or is he hitting the pan? Is he moving the chair? I think I'm hearing things right now.
I mean, he could be moving a body. We don't need to know what's going on over there.
Nah. See, I ain't say that just here.
Pause.
Never. Oh my god. Nah.
But nah, we definitely love, to pay homage, which is why, like I said, I do the deep dives. I always want to make sure that I represent my guests perfectly. That's why I had to have the queen on, because paying homage is a big thing for me over here and how we want this podcast to be represented. Which is why, speaking of paying homage, another thing that happened in this past week is, unfortunately, we lost a lot of people in the world. So I definitely want to start paying homage to some of them now.
For sure.
So we're going to go ahead. All right, we got that one down. Ooh, that's not what I meant to do. All right, I'm going to get up another slide here, so you guys just bear with me. This week, Emi Shinohara, as you can see, best known for voicing Sailor Jupiter. Bruh. And of course, Kushina. Just one of the many talented people that we lost this week. Anybody that's followed me knows that Sailor Moon was my very first anime. And as much as I always find myself in all these debates about Sailor Moon and who she can and cannot beat, Sailor Moon is still one of my top 10 favorite animes to this day. So, and then of course, Naruto being my favorite anime of all time, number one for me. Like I said, I'm aware of these voices, and that was a big one for me. So, definitely rest in peace. And we always want to send our thoughts and our prayers and everything out to their family, because I can only imagine. But we definitely lost a legend here. And speaking of, there was another one. This one tried to go a little under the radar. But when you're dealing with me, this one was never going to go under the radar. Because Peter Rinnegoddess, the voice actor of Master freaking Splinter, we also lost him this week. And the thing, if you could see my wall over here, I have Ninja Turtles on my wall as well. Ninja Turtles is one of my all-time favorite franchises. Like, ever. Like, my franchises go like Sonic, Turtles, and then every Disney, anime, and then everything else. And wrestling. Big wrestling fan too. But, this Master Splinter, this was my era. This was I've literally grown up with every iteration of Ninja Turtles. I know I show my age whenever I say that. Yes, there's a 3 in front of my age, people. It's okay.
Yeah, I'm right there with you though, so we're good.
So I was always there for him and the wisdom and everything, and playing Splinter in the video games, just all of this. So definitely rest in peace to Peter Rinnegoddess. And then the next one, obviously, like you said, we all got 3s in front of our age, so we know. A lot of younger people may not know the guy, but I bet you they know a song. Because no matter what party you go to, no matter what club you turn up in, eventually people start the line dance. And they usually are doing it to Before I Let Go. Losing Frankie Beverly this week, that one hit because Frankie Beverly and Maze is huge in this family. Like, my oldest brother, that's one of his favorite groups ever. And like I said, a lot of young people might not know the name, but when they get the line dancing in the after party, they need to know that they are stepping to Frankie Beverly and Maze. So, had a lot of hits too. Legendary. You know, my father was a DJ, Kumar, so, you know, I probably got a Frankie Beverly and Maze record downstairs because I have all my dad's records that he left behind.
That's awesome.
So I definitely want to send, you know, the condolences out to the family of Frankie Beverly. And then the last one was certainly not least, you know, because there was always a saying, a king's time is ruler, rises and sets with the sun. And one day, the sun will set on our time here and will arise as you, as the new king. Truer words cannot be spoken, man. James Earl Jones. I do take a lot of happiness in knowing he was 93. He definitely lived a long, amazing life.
May we be so lucky, man, to live that long as well.
May any of us be so lucky to make it to just even our 90s, especially when we talk about the statistics of people of color in this country. You know, making it to 80 might be a stretch. But we could all be so lucky. Obviously, the voice of Mufasa, Darth Vader, you know, big on Eddie Murphy and his family. Coming to America was just one of my favorite movies. You know, so that's the one. Like, it's gonna be a shame because I always hoped to maybe like run into him at a con or something. But he definitely left behind a whole lot of joy for us. So once again, I want to say rest in peace to James Earl Jones and to all of the people that we lost this week. And then to transfer over from that, I know every time I have a guest on, I ask them to send me a list of their favorite cartoons, their favorite animes. I paid attention to your list. And I seen, of course, SpongeBob's on there. I think everybody just got SpongeBob. And, like, that's like a top 5 cartoon all time.
If you're a millennial, I feel like SpongeBob just, like, we all have that humor ingrained into us. Like, there's so many quotables in that damn show. I mean, up to a certain point, because
up to a certain point.
We stopped watching SpongeBob because I don't know. No one is really vibing. I don't know if people are still vibing with it now, even though it's like, you know, still ongoing. But definitely not our generation. I feel like there was a certain era as kids where SpongeBob was just like our lives, you know, just like the episodes, quoting every episode, every line, you know, all the funny moments and things of that nature. So I think as a '90s kid, you know, growing up in the 2000s, you know,
SpongeBob may very well be the most quoted cartoon of all time.
I think it is. I'll say it right now. I think SpongeBob is the most quotable cartoon for sure.
Like, people can have their opinions on what they think the greatest cartoon is, but SpongeBob might be the most quoted.
Absolutely.
Because I can think of any day of the week. Like, I'm a person that likes to just randomly spout out quotes anyway. And people who are younger than me sometimes don't understand the references I'm making when I say quotes, because they're like, what? And it's like, it's from a movie you probably never saw. Right. Just because things would just hit my head and I'll say them, and SpongeBob definitely comes out a lot.
Oh, yeah.
Shoot, whenever we go to cons, we always have SpongeBob on in the background, at least at some point. Like, it's hard pressed to find anybody that doesn't know anything about SpongeBob. Look, as Gojo screams chocolate down there in the chat.
For real. There's too many quotables and too many IRL situations for you to just throw in and it'll be funny, and people will laugh because they know the context to the quote or whatever from whatever episode you're referencing.
Okay, well let me put you on the spot, Kumar. What's your favorite SpongeBob episode?
Oh my god, it's gotta be. I don't know what it was, but them as superheroes with I don't know why they made me die. I was like, this is so ridiculous. Like SpongeBob with the what does he go touch that boulder? What does he do it again? Like it was so stupid, but because he didn't move, but it's like you can't believe it because he's the fastest fucking hero or whatever. I don't know. That episode made me crack up. But also one of my favorites is freaking Man Ray trying to be a good guy, learning how to be a good guy, and the whole wallet situation. That shit had me crying.
This is your wallet.
Makes sense to me. So take the wallet. It's not my wallet. So stupid.
I noticed you picked the two superhero centric episodes, so you must have been really big into Mermaid Man.
They were. I just loved their. I loved their dynamic. Those like, I don't know. It's just something about the old guy and the sidekick who's probably almost just as old. Like it's just so stupid.
I want to be called Barnacle Man.
But, yeah.
I would like to have one Krabby Patty and a Pipsqueak Patty for the boy. Now you wait just doggone minute. Oh.
Yeah, just like, oh, this is. I don't know if I can finish.
I don't want a doggone Pipsqueak Patty. I want a Krabby Patty. Here you go. Your Krabby Patty's getting cold. You want me to feed it to you? How about you feed this, you old coot? Bro, it was iconic, bro. I love Burning Man.
There's honestly, I have to like, I gotta go through the episodes just to see how many of them that like we can pull quotes from, because it's gotta be at least 100 like of those episodes that you could pull like those types of quotes like that people just reference.
From 99 to 2004, it was the perfect cartoon.
What I always say, season 1, 2, 3. Because when you touch 4, you get the question of yourself.
Well, that's because after the movie, the writer left. Creator left the show.
I mean, we know that. It's just the fact of, like I said, when you touch season 4, you just like, you question yourself. It's just like, now, am I going to continue to go? Because there's something here. I think it could... You know, I touched season 5. What am I doing to myself?
Well, that's because season 4 was the transition. So season 4 had a couple of good ones, but then you also was sprinkled in with some. You can tell the writer's not here anymore, but there's people that still understand the essence of SpongeBob. By the time you get to season 5, you're just like, I can't watch this anymore.
You said season 5.
Once the art style kind of switched up too, I was like,
oh yeah, that pissed me off. Oh yeah. Here's the, I don't mind changing to the stuff of how it is, but if you just change it to the whole concept of how when it used to be adult jokes and they take a lot of the adult jokes out, but I understand it because you want to calm things down with a newer generational time. But it definitely became to one of those things that, okay, a lot of adult jokes are definitely not there no more. Even though it is kind of for kids, but they just don't really catch on like how we used to get.
That's cartoons, period, because the ratings. I feel
like now, when it comes to SpongeBob, it's just a different atmosphere now what it is with SpongeBob. Because like I said, now you have SpongeBob in very cartoony. And there's a whole ridiculousness cartoon of Wacky World or something like that now of a SpongeBob episode. We have a whole Glove World episode, and there's a Glove World jail. So it's like, it's a lot of new things that SpongeBob did now. And the biggest upset for me is when they did the Doodle Bob reprise and only kept him there for 15 seconds and then got rid of him. Really pissed me off. Because that made me mad, and I was just like, I don't even know why I even here. Why do I exist in your world?
Brought Doodle Bob back?
They brought Doodle Bob back for 15 seconds of a reprise episode, and then that was it.
That would have made me mad too.
To be fair,
Yeah, just hearing that makes me mad.
They literally just drew him in, and he just said, "Ha blah 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 blah." He said, I already dealt with you," and just erased him. And I was just like, that's not how you bring. That's not how you do it. That's not how you bring Doodle Bob back.
I will say, to be fair, any show that you write on for 25 years, no show should be on for 25 years. There's only so many ideas in the world. And I say that for anything, sitcoms, anything. Once you get to about season 10 of something, it's time to start wrapping it up.
Just don't leave us on a cliffhanger like the
Yeah, not
Amazing World of
everything could be One
Gumball. What are
Piece.
y'all doing? I know y'all coming back. I'm still waiting. Y'all even said y'all showed a showcase of a sneak peek of it, and I haven't seen it, and I feel disrespected of it. So Gumball, please, for the love of God, I want to figure out what the hell is wrong with your world. Why is everybody falling? Why I feel like I'm looking at a television TV. I want to know more about the awesome store. Like, come on, tell me something. Give me more. I want it. Like, there's so much questions you haven't answered me. Even Banana Joe Mother can paint the future. What are we doing? Give me something here. I'm just saying. But back on the SpongeBob quote, I would say my top favorite quotable forever would be the picnic episode. Because once when I met this guy, who knew 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 this guy. Like, bro, that line was super great, and especially when Squidward just asked them about the bear. It was just to purposely be an asshole just to prove them wrong about this bear. And I just never laughed so hard as a child in my life because I was like, nah, I ain't gonna lie, you deserve every bit of what's happening. Besides the jellyfish episode, because I always say this as a theory. I say this a lot on here. The jellyfish episode with Squidward, because I agree with Squidward so much, and I love Squidward. I feel like he's the very most underrated talent because I said this before. To make him actually play on the clarinet, y'all just played with him. Y'all just fucked with him twice, and that was it. No, 3 times, but y'all did that later on, but it was still asshole. But the truest when we got Squidward playing that clarinet is when that bubble episode and my man was feeling himself. Squid got G's. Squid got G's. He said, oh, yeah. My man was feeling good. And then never again, Squidward never could play on that clarinet. And that made me mad because y'all played him so wrong.
Hey, man, a dead clock is right twice a day. Anybody can play something good one good time.
That made me so upset. And that jellyfish episode come around pissing him off. Purposely.
Did I play it a little better?
Nah, not even that. The episode where that was on Jellyfish Field, and then Patrick called him out, was like, no, maybe he doesn't like us. Nah, man, he was just his best friend. No, that man literally don't want to hang out with y'all. He came back injured with a jellyfish, and what they want to do? Hey, since you kind of injured, how about we just take you to Jellyfish Field after you got stung by a jellyfish, bro? Bullshit.
Because they're terrible neighbors.
Terrible neighbors. My man was running away from a king jellyfish, bro. Oh my God, they did him so wrong. Oh yeah, you got his career. Oh yeah, come on. No, where you going? He's behind you. Where you going? Bro, they did him so dirty.
Look,
so dirty.
The fact that, first of all, everybody in Bikini Bottom is a dick. Like everyone.
Absolutely.
Every single one of them. But
hey, pal, did you grow up in Stupid Town?
Hey, you need a ride? I'm just on my way to the big doofus convention.
Bro.
Don't eat that one. It's all old and crusty. Like that man over there.
Hey, what's dry and old and what's really stinks? Cheese? No! You're apt! Bro. Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
But even SpongeBob, though. Can you keep it down? I'm trying to be boring.
Mr. Krabs is like SpongeBob is one of the greatest quotables. It's definitely up there. When it comes to quotable, absolutely.
It's funny thing you actually brought up Sailor Mouth because, that was always a go-to for kids' cartoons back in the day. They always had that one episode where the kids learned the F word.
Mm-hmm. How the fuck are you?
Like, of course, SpongeBob is what most people go to when they hear about that. But I remember Baby Looney Tunes did an episode about the kids learning the F word.
Mm-hmm.
The Powerpuff Girls did an episode about them learning the F word. Which, by the way, Powerpuff Girls is also on his list of cartoons.
Yeah, man. I feel like as a kid, like I was a big Cartoon Network guy, boy, growing up. I think I could confidently say I liked the cartoons, Cartoon Network, a little bit better than Nickelodeon. But Powerpuff Girls was what I was always with me and my sister, my older sister. We were always locked in, like after school or wherever on weekends, like just whenever it was on, we were seated. We were seated on the couch for those episodes. I also grew to appreciate Mojo Jojo as I got older. Like that character is so funny.
First of all,
he would
love
get
it.
His ass beat so much by those three girls.
I love it when we don't even have to ask the question. He's already told us he's Cartoon Network over Nickelodeon. That's always been a running thing on our guests here, too, seeing if they like Nickelodeon or Cartoon Network. I ain't even have to ask you. You volunteered it, so that's already great. I also already kind of knew that because when you sent me a list of cartoons, they were literally all Cartoon Network and then SpongeBob.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, yeah. And
Clear as
number
day.
3, yes, Mojo Jojo was that guy.
So funny, man. That episode where he's just in jail and the Powerpuff Girls break in
And just whoop his
just to
ass.
beat his ass in jail. Iconic.
Like, they do this man dirty and then beat him up some more.
Yeah. They gave no F's about that poor monkey.
Now, look. But that actually does transition real quick before I talk a little bit more about Powerpuff Girls because, you know, another thing that was a week that was a trailer did drop this week about the Powerpuff Girls being in multiverses.
I've been called that out though.
I know.
that.
We knew that when they put Townsville in.
When I saw Townsville and I just saw one of them, when I saw the freaking octopus toy flow out, I was like, oh yeah, of course. Why would you not? That'd be dumb.
Yep, it's all 3 of them. It's
Yeah.
one character.
And we said that too.
Yeah.
How would that?
How would they do that?
How would you do that?
So
they do one.
they
They
will-
all got different specific powers, but they did it all together. So I guess, hey, we're probably gonna be a character switch on there. Like Pyre Mythra or some Smash. Character change in the middle of fight. One's strong, one's speed, one's heavy, one's technical. I can see that.
I wonder if they're going to cheat and give them an alternate skin of the Rowdy Rough Boys.
That'd be fire.
I can definitely see that, and they will, cause they did Adventure Time.
Yeah, they'll probably get...
They'll do that.
One of their skins will probably end up being
It'll
the
be
Rowdy
Rowdy
Rough
Rough
Boys.
Boys.
Because, I mean, their powers are the same anyway.
Yeah, it's gonna be Rowdy Rough Boys, and people gonna rock that skin forevermore than anything else.
Yeah.
But, I mean, look, everybody remembers the Rowdy Rough Boys.
Absolutely, I know.
That's definitely one of
Gangs.
my favorite episodes for that show, Rowdy Rough Boys.
Mm-hmm.
The introduction to them.
We lost to a cooties, bro.
Yeah, they lost the cooties.
We lost the cooties,
Lost the
bro. But that
cooties.
lets you know how powerful we was, bro.
I wonder if kids still use that word, like kids
Cooties?
in school nowadays.
Ah, hell no.
I don't know. No, they got dirtier words now.
They ain't even about that right now. They enjoying
That
it.
is true because they got the internet now, so God knows what they be saying.
Bro, they
Mhm.
enjoying it now too. They don't even care about cooties. I enjoy that now. Like nowadays, no, they don't care about that. They will take the kiss at this age
Right.
nowadays. They don't care about none of that. Generations definitely changed. I'm an angel, but that still don't mean anybody was around me was sweet either. So I had to kill it.
No, the fact that I haven't heard the word cooties in years, because I don't think
Because
they
cooties
use
no more.
it.
We don't care. They don't care about that. I'm telling you. Hey, this generation. All you got just take your niece and nephew to the park. Or you got a child, take them to the park. And just sit there and watch how the kids are. And you gonna learn so much. Because time is definitely different. It's different.
Man.
I got news flash for you. It wasn't all that much different when I was a kid because I remember recess. You had a couple of people that worried about cooties. A lot of the kids did not.
You don't hear it. That's the thing. You don't hear it at all.
No.
That's what I'm saying. They about that life. That's what I'm telling you. They about that life now.
Not about that life.
They are. TikTok is the greatest example of America. Of them about that life, bro. We talking about kids breaking into Kias, bro. Kias? Oh, yeah. They about that life.
I was going to say, how you break into a Kia? But apparently...
It's easy to get in for some reason. It's easy to get in.
Information I do not care to
It's
look
all
up.
good, though. I don't want to talk about no
Out there.
ugly kid, though. I don't want to talk about no ugly kid.
Nah, we ain't going to talk about no ugly Kias. We don't need to do that. But what we can do is we can go ahead and play a game real quick.
Oh, yeah.
Just, by the way, Siri texted me. He said he'll be right back. He had to step away. Probably take care of some business. What kind of business, I won't speculate. But something that we like to do on here all the time is, and we haven't done it in a while, is we play the game One Has to Go, where we're going to put some stuff up on the screen, and you're just going to let us know which one you would let go. And I tried to do this a little bit based on stuff I know you like, but I don't know how well you like certain characters or things, so that's going to be interesting. Maybe you'll have a hard time thinking about it. Maybe you'll answer right away. That's the fun. That's the joy on my end.
Got you. All right.
So with that being said, let's go ahead and undo this, and we are going to go with our first One Has to Go with some Konoha kids. We have Hinata, we have Choji, and we have Shino. Who got to go?
All right. I feel like Shino is very slept on. I love the drip, and I loved his. I just liked his little arc he had with that fight he had with the bug fight or whatever. So, and I can't get rid of Hinata because it's Hinata. So Choji's got to go, unfortunately. He's gonna be eating up everything. I would like some food at Ichiraku Ramen and the grill houses too. So he gotta go, unfortunately.
What?
So he said Choji has to go. The crazy thing about Choji is,
No way.
Choji won't even let you have the last bite of your food.
Facts. I know he's probably a better character and stronger than Shino, but for the fact of food, like I need my plate to be my plate type deal. So Choji gotta go for that.
All right, that's interesting. But you know what? Jasiri came back at the right time. Jasiri, who you gotta let go?
Who am I letting go?
Yeah.
Well, Choji do got a black girl. I'm not even gonna front that. But at the same time, I got the same answer as my Bronx brethren said. Like, I like food too.
Oh, man, I was something about the New Yorkers and getting rid of the big guy.
Like, Shino's so underslept on because of his abilities. His abilities are OP, and nobody talks about it. Like, he can literally send bugs into somebody's body. Boom. Stop a heart. Crush. Like, he's OD slept on for the things that he could do. And Hinata, shoot, I'm just gonna say she had her beast arc and then became a house mom. But still.
She ain't getting much.
Well, I will say, we've had so many conversations about how underrated Shino is and how underutilized Shino was.
How you gonna have a character look that cold, you know? Come on now, the fit is immaculate.
And they don't, and the village don't even treat this man right. Like the man be in the cut all the time. Like, y'all just forgot about me, huh?
Yeah.
They're like, oh, hey, it's great to see you. He's over in the cut.
Still forget about him.
I'm here too, you know. Like, they just be forgetting Shino's there, and he'll let you know about it. Like,
I feel so bad.
They do. Like, his own comrades treat this man dirty. They forget he's there. Naruto forgot his name. You know, it's like Dean grows up to be a teacher. They don't respect him. Poor Shino, bro.
Like, they were really trying to make him Sakura for whatever reason.
I'm gonna let that one go, sir. What do you say?
I let Hinata go.
I had a feeling Boku's gonna pick Hinata because I understand that trail of thought.
They're laughing, so I want you to say that again.
I let Hinata go.
You heard that. He's letting Hinata go. Go ahead and let him know why, because I know you got your reasons.
Because Shino has highly intelligent IQ to know how to plan things and on to the field, and Choji has a lot of great power abilities to give me a lot when it comes to strength of boulder too, and when it comes to literally censoring, knowing the field and stuff, and he can use his buff for telekinesis and stuff like that. And then I started thinking about food. I don't eat much. He knows that. If y'all know me, I don't eat much. So when it comes to food, that's not my problem. That's literally the least of my problems.
That's not my problem.
It's not my problem. So I'm gonna like, bro. If I'm thinking, especially when I know what Moy did when it comes into the Thai show compared to the two, it's like, bro, I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna take Choji and knowing what Shino can really do for me. I'm gonna take them two over anything else. I'm not gonna lie, because I know Hinata had her high. Well, can't really say that, but well, whatever you want to say about the beautiful Hinata, I won't be disrespectful because I know her abilities, what she would do. But when it comes to when it's time for war and when it's time for me to get in peace, I don't need for you to jump in front and then do this. You have a defense, and I don't think your brain can compute that very well. That you feel what I'm saying? That's my problem, because I don't think your brain works that well. So I'm gonna trust the person who can make another person work well in the entire operation. So I'm gonna shoot Shino. I'm gonna shoot get my boy Shino and Choji, respectfully, absolutely. And if I'm part of the group, I think I can handle it very well. I won't have a problem, because me and Shino will probably can relate when it comes to I'm here too, you know, I'm here too. I'm definitely here too. That's how I felt in New York. There was here, and there was here. I was here. But Jasiri was
This
here.
man was in the middle of the
And
dance
Kumar
floor with
was
me.
here.
Don't let that man cap. He was in the
Everybody
middle of the
was
dance
there.
floor. I seen him in the recap video for Tim and Lamb Party.
Oh, you talking about the man? Oh, I know you're not talking Mr. Man on stage jumping with everybody else leaning on shoulder. Don't talk to me about that. Nah, I ain't the one that Lamb Party jumping around looking like Nelly. Don't hit me. Don't hit me with that. Don't hit me with that.
I have a video of both of us in the middle of the party. Boom.
I do too. But that's only one thing you see with me. I got 5.
I know, you were the one that sent it to me.
I got
You were the one
5.
that sent it to me.
I got 5.
See, he has more than me. He has more than me.
Oh, what, of you? I have 5 of you.
See, y'all are the party animals, so I'll let y'all
I got
do that
5.
amongst
And then
yourselves.
Kumar, you feel me? He was there too a lot. You feel me? He was there too, Star.
Oh, I got him.
We was all in there.
Oh yeah, he was definitely in the middle.
Yeah, with him and Rob.
I heard the whole.
Like
I heard them chanting his name at the bottom. I'm not going front.
Oh, so you was up top. So, just you was.
Yeah, I told you. He was on stage dancing with them.
Yeah, I know, because you were nice enough to give me a VIP band. So thank you for that.
Oh man, but
He was like, I didn't even want this. So you know what, Jasiri, you can have it. I was like, what, me?
I think one thing that we all can agree on is, like I said, how underutilized and how underrated Shino is. Like, there's no way I'm letting Shino go. Like, he could probably beat quite a bit of the other Konoha kids. They just don't want to display it. And I stand 10 toes on that all day, every day. I know how valuable Choji is. We've seen it. You know, especially when he has his balls. Like, the man can expand out and in, and it depends on how powerful this dude is. And, you know, we talk about how strong some of the others are. Choji, and that man ain't going to give up on you. He's actually, y'all talk about food, but he's a good friend to have.
Yeah, he is a great friend. No lie.
Like, he's going to have your
He's
back.
a great friend.
Anyone that knows me knows when it comes to Hinata that whenever I talk about anime crushes, Hinata always, a lot of the time, tops the list. She's always up there with Nico Robin, you know, up there for me when it comes to stuff like that. But as a person whose favorite anime is Naruto, and for a person that has seen all 3 of them do what they gotta do in that anime, seeing Shino, seeing Choji, seeing Hinata, I gotta ask y'all a question real quick. What exactly did Hinata do?
That's literally what I was gonna say, but I don't want to be disrespectful. I said I didn't want to be disrespectful. I said I didn't want to be disrespectful. I said that. I'm not jumping in that world. Y'all not finna get me today. Nope. I usually was the target. Not this time. Nope. I was prepared. I watched what I say. I watched what I say. He jumped the gun. He got the gun at you. Here we go. All right, no, go for it. I'm right here.
I said my reason. I'm keeping Hanada.
Look, I ain't there. I respectfully did it. He said the question. Go for it. Go for it. Don't stop. Keep going. Yo, I gotta hear this.
Hinata.
Cause I know. I just don't want to be disrespectful.
Hinata spent a lot of time having anxiety attacks, hiding behind trees for Naruto for most of the time. And when she wasn't doing that, she was almost getting killed by her own cousin in the tuning exams. Like, almost dead. You know.
I mean, that was character development.
Yeah. Not quit.
You know, I mean, I guess if you want to say that, you know, her getting stabbed, you know, invigorated Naruto in the pain fight. Because he didn't do much in that either. And in the war, she went like this.
You know what? You get to in the filler, right?
I was
Queen
just about
Bee.
to say, don't give me the filler arc. You talking about the arc where Naruto saw her in the pool, in the bath, or the lake, or whatever it was, that she had the aura around her, and he's like, who is that? Yeah, are you gonna give me that arc where they actually gave Hinata some shine, something that's not canon?
Adult Hinata, you know, with in the movie, right? The preventing the moon from like falling down to earth. Remember, she like her and Naruto during the last movie, they worked together. No. Even though they survived, no, it was during the movie. Like, all right, okay. I see y'all being quiet on me.
And in Boruto, all she does is cook food.
But she did. Hold on, but at one part in the Great War, she did protect Naruto using the 6 palms, using her palms. She did protect Naruto during the Great War. You got to give her that. You got to give her that part.
You talking about when she tried to sacrifice herself?
Attempted, which means she did it and didn't die. So you still got.
That's only because Neji's job from birth was to protect the main branch, so he jumped in front of Hinata to fulfill his duty.
We're not going to talk about Neji because that's a very personal topic of mine, and I really do hate that they still nerf my boy for a stick that he could have spun and broke. So, but before they threw the stick in the middle for plot, because we're going to call it like it is, that was plot. I don't care what nobody say, that was fucking plot. Like I was saying, that was plot. Hinata definitely held it down. And actually used her actual talent during that time. Because now it's starting to come back to me. I was like, all right, sure. Because her abilities were just as great as Neji's. And Neji had that dog in him during the war. No. And they just had to nerf him at that point. I was just here like, yo.
She has the same abilities as Neji because they're part of the same clan, but she is not as strong as Neji.
Listen, she had that cat in her, so like she defended her man or whatever. She defended her man for a weak character. I'm not gonna cap. She was a weak character, but she was still stronger than most. She should have never been that freaking weak. But at the same time, she was handing out hands.
So what we're saying is the only thing Hinata did throughout the franchise is throw herself in front of Naruto twice. Pain fight and in the war.
She broke some of the stuff too. She broke some of some of those whatever those things stuck into the ground was, whatever the metal rods paused. She threw it down.
Yeah, wow, yeah. Don't back down, Jasiri.
But still, you know.
Yeah, don't back down, Jasiri. Don't back down, Jasiri. Come on.
Let him talk.
Yeah, don't back down, Jasiri. Come on. Yeah, talk to him.
Let him talk.
Yo.
That's why I'm
I
saying.
mean, yeah, she was breaking that shit until the whole stabbing and then the whole stabbing of Neji, which was completely unnecessary. I still feel some type of way. But yeah, she did that.
Especially since both Hinata and Neji both have a rotation palm, the trigrams. Neither one of them attempted to do that.
In the arms of the angel, fly away. It's okay. Hey, it's okay, bro. It's okay. It's okay. Come back. Come back to Siri. It's okay, bro. It's okay. We appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Oh man, I feel bad. What's going on?
Right. It's not. We should have never killed Neji. All right, I'm back. I feel better now. So, yeah. What's the next question?
Yeah, you're right. What's the next question? You're absolutely right.
Yeah. So in conclusion, Hinata didn't do anything. This one's mainly for Kumar because I know we've had this conversation before. So we're gonna find out if the button actually goes over. Come on now, don't do that to me. Oh yeah, no, they want to act. Okay, I see what's going on. Hold on. Here we go. Yeah, sorry about that. Which Powerpuff Girl are you letting go, Kumar?
Oh no. Ugh.
Bro, it's so
got
simple,
Bronx, Brooklyn,
bro.
and
Stop,
Queens in
bro. It's so simple. Stop, bro. It's so simple. I'm putting all pressure, bro. I'm putting all pressure, bro. All pressure.
I gotta get
How
rid
is
of.
that simple?
It's so simple.
Let him talk. Let him talk. I want to hear this.
I think I gotta get rid of Bubbles.
You said who?
He
I
said
gotta get
Bubbles.
rid of Bubbles.
You say who?
I gotta get rid of Bubbles.
Yo, say that louder on the mic one more time. I need you to get up all on the mic so I can hear you. Say that louder,
Gotta get
bro.
rid
Say
of
that with
Bubbles,
confidence.
yo. I gotta get rid of Bubbles.
Now, are you 100% sure you want to get rid of Bubbles?
It was close because I was
Bubbles?
either gonna let go of Blossom or her.
Why Bubbles? Why Bubbles?
I think I just like the Blossom archetype a little better than the Bubbles archetype.
Okay, we go by character. Gotcha. I'm hearing it. All right.
Full disclosure.
I was about to say, not the one that proved that she's so strong.
Hardcore! To me! Stop playing with Bubbles! She got to prove herself. She went into training by herself and put it on 10.
11.
11, yes!
11.
11.
Come on, quit playing with Bubbles. You have to prove my sister wrong. It was like, oh, you just too soft. I'm soft? Oh, I'll show you soft. All right, man, put me in. She pulled a Vegeta. I ain't gonna lie, she did. Hey, put me in the hyperbolic. No, put me in the gravity chamber and I'm putting it up with the 450.
Full disclosure. The last time we asked this, we had Stolly on.
I was about to say, yup.
And when we asked Stolly, she also said she was getting rid of Bubbles.
I think it's just I kind of like obviously Buttercup is the badass, and I feel like everyone just loves the G, the thug, the character, the ride or die, the balls to the wall character, so to speak. Blossom, when I look at Blossom, I see a lot of I don't know why, I just think of Robin, like Teen Titans Robin, like just the fact that the leader type stuff. But Bubbles, I will say, of the three, for sure has that episode I think sold a lot of us for sure about Bubbles. But when it comes to the character archetypes, I think I just resonate with those two more, and I like other characters like the characters that are placed in the roles for Buttercup and Blossom more so than the Bubbles, demure, cutesy, not Valley girl, but you know what I mean, kind of I'm the prettiest girl at the party, like that.
I was waiting on him to quote it.
No, I have no shade though towards Bubbles though, in terms of that. It's a tough question though, no lie.
Look, me alone, and I'll let your series speak here in a second, but for me alone, getting rid of Bubbles would mean getting rid of her thinking she's Mojo Jojo. And I can't do it.
No.
I can't do it. That's my favorite.
I love that episode.
I am right. I am evil. I am more. Go.
Oh yeah, that's a good episode.
No, just serious. Who you letting go?
Keep it a stack with you. I would let go of Buttercup. I definitely let go of Buttercup. It's like the one that has the least to prove and always. She's that Brooklyn chick. She always da 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 da. I'm over here. I'm outside. I'm gonna dump you in your chest. You talking about? Like I'm like, okay, no. Like don't get me wrong, you cool or whatever, but you be doing too much sometimes. You feel me? And then Blossom, I gotta give it Headstrong up there. Like, always thinking about tactics, always trying to think about her sisters first. Family, she puts family first. That's Dominique Toretto right there. I ain't gonna lie. And like, Bubbles just a baby G. I ain't gonna front. Like, she went in a training mode. She had a grind mode. The minute that you say something, I say that. I'm outside. What are you talking about? I'm gonna prove everything I got. But yeah.
No. Buttercup is the freaking Raphael of the Powerpuff Girls. Like, all the way down to the Brooklyn.
Thanks.
Look here. I just know my answer was. Everybody know my answer was Buttercup, right? Obviously. So obviously the answer. That's the most go-to answer on this board. Because a lot of y'all be like, because I be asking y'all this every time. A lot of y'all hitting me with, oh, she's cool. She's the powerful. She tough one. I mean, and I let y'all know. I called this man the other day.
Buttercup,
and
she's the toughest fighter.
I rewatched the entire Powerpuff Girls series. And I call this man. When I have a reaction, I call and I nerd talk to him to death every time. He knows it. Every time. And when I rewatched Powerpuff Girl, I saw Buttercup become the biggest D-I-C-K character in the entire series. And he wants to talk about character development. When I heard him say character development, I was like, what character development? Because I got evidence for days about Shorty has not changed at all. We talking about the same Shorty that was bullying a boy over some glue. And the only way for them to stop is to do a kissy and apologize. That's crazy. And that's the same motherfucker who was acting wild. That's Buttercup. Ain't that something? And not only she bullied the kids at school, she bullied Bubbles at the park about Chuck. And we want to talk about gay and character development. Oh, we talking about the same one who liked the gangrene gang boss leader?
It's toxic.
Oh, character development is something, huh? Oh, she got great character development. You know, her character is so great, awesome. You feel me? Every time they see a new chick, she don't like them. She never likes them. At least some of them try to get the chick. Man, there was a next door neighbor that came into town. And this is why I kept Bubbles. Because both of them was doing the high school chit-chat talk behind her. Is that the new neighbor? Yeah, that's the new neighbor. I don't know what we're going to do. What should we do here? Man, Bubbles, out of all of them, how about you quit standing there and let's go ask her some questions. Hi, neighbor. How you doing? My name's Bubbles. And that's why I was like, nah, I'm going to keep Bubbles. Because out of all of them, she ain't afraid to be friendly. And she ain't afraid to be the hardcore. And she ain't afraid to let you niggas know what's up. But not only that, though. I love Buttercup to death, but there was even a situation that Buttercup was being the leader. And then she was backfiring all of her plans and stuff over and over because all of her thing was rushing and stuff like that. So I was like, I like Buttercup. She's cool. But there's been too many situations because of you.
Again, she's the Raphael of the Powerpuff Girls.
Like, because of you, there's been a lot of situations that she even be happening in a way like that. And then they want to pick the fucking superhero episode and then she wants to be some shadow figure that can't go around daytime. What the hell? Man, Professor even looked at them and was like, what? Even the monster was like, I get these two powers, but you, what? How about we just take all this powerful shit off and just come fight me one-on-one, just please. But you just have to pick the worst one. You want to fight in the dark side of the day? Attack during the day, sweetheart. You stupid. It's too much shit. It's too much shit Buttercup does for me, and I'm just like, no. It's too much shit. Buttercup can fly away peacefully, and she can keep that bully shit. And obviously, I'm gonna keep Blossom because out of all of them, she's the one. Not just because she had her hair straight. It was the episode where Rich Girl came by, and out of all three of them, she was the one that actually put her by her neck and put her foot down and was like, okay, just because you got all these fucking technical and got money with powers don't mean anything. So, yeah. But Buttercup, you gotta go respectfully, sweetheart. Respectfully. I seen way too much. Too much for you to stick around for me.
Oh, princess. She just wanted to be a freaking Powerpuff Girl.
Yeah, but it's okay though.
She had money. No powers, but she had money.
And gave Bubbles and Buttercup the hands to Blossom. Really was like, man, let me just take this strip off. You feel me? No. And what's up? What you mean? We ain't talking about nothing. But no, bye Buttercup.
Speaking of bye though, Drill, I know I sent you a little. I don't know if you saw my little Instagram DM, but that commitment. That prior commitment I had.
Yes, I didn't see down because we went to zone, but yes,
Yeah,
you never did give me the the thing on whether that was going through, which is I'm glad it is. That's big things.
Yeah, no, I thought I sent it. I just never hit sent on that, so my fault on that.
Ah, my goodness.
Yeah.
Nah, you good, bro. You good.
No, I appreciate you guys. Hopefully we can do it again, but again, like, I thought I sent you that. It did not go through, so my fault.
And he didn't hit send.
Yeah, you know when you type something out, you forget to hit send. That was that thing. I didn't realize what time it was.
It's a Bronx thing.
Must be. But yeah, that is my time. I wish I could hang out with you guys longer, obviously.
Nah, you got big things going on. Like I said, I'm never gonna get in the way of anybody that's got big things going on.
I appreciate the time, and like I said, I always what you guys do, and and I was looking at it too. The amount of time that you guys do this for the length you do is not a lot of people are doing it. So keep doing your thing, guys.
That part.
I hope you guys still stay live though, just because I'm leaving. You know, I know Vocal's got more to say for sure.
Nah, actually no. I've been done. No, my Buttercup now. We're good.
No, that part because we always want to make sure that we take care of our guests, but more importantly, especially when they're our friends, we always want to make sure that they had a good time, and that's always the most important part.
And I did as well. So I appreciate you guys, and I hope you guys have a good rest of your night because I know it's night over there.
No, absolutely. Thank you so much for sliding through with us. We're going to go ahead and continue with the podcast here, but we will have to slide you back in pretty soon.
Please do. You know you can always hit me up, all right?
Yes, sir.
Podcast is real. Thank y'all.
Yes, sir. Let me go ahead and make some adjustments real quick. Right here. Boom, boom. Where are you? Where are you, Jasiri? There you are. You're right there. I am finna slide you up because we need to go ahead and make up for that change right there. But we're not quite done yet. Let's go ahead and slide that because we have more of these. So let me go down and we will continue. One has to go. So I have Naruto, Dragon Ball, and Yu Yu Hakusho. Jasiri, the floor is yours.
Well, listen, in the sport of anime, I'm talking about Shannon Sharp real quick. In the sport of anime, Jasiri is a big man. I'm telling you, Jasiri _ GQ. There is no way ever in history that Yu Yu Hakusho will ever get out of here. That will be number one on top of the list. You already know they get in for the tackles, DD, puddle up, you know what I mean? And it stays that way. And nothing will be nothing without Dragon Ball. Like, Dragon Ball was inspiring to the big three. So that one has to stay. And so, unfortunately, as much as I love Naruto has to go because without the first two originators, there would be no more inspiration. So that would be my answer, unfortunately, because Dragon Ball was a great startup. It was human. It was down to earth. It was comedy. That was the type of humor that I actually liked in there. I will be quiet from now on. Thank you for your time.
I will be quiet from now on. All right, so the series getting rid of Naruto. What say you, sir?
Naruto.
Naruto. I told you some are gonna be quick answers.
Ain't even close. That was a no-brainer for me. Y'all already know about my Dragon Ball. Because I had to think about it, because I was like, okay, we're not saying Z, we're not saying Super. Dragon Ball. My Dragon Ball. Not, I'm talking about Kid Goku, and I'm seeing Naruto as a Naruto.
Oh, no, I'm prefacing that as the franchise.
Because I'm just looking at that as the name, and I'm just like, as what that is?
Yeah, no,
I'm
had I
thinking
put Dragon Ball Z, people would have been like, oh, so just Z, or no, it's the whole franchise. So, yeah.
Okay.
Trust me, I was going to preface that.
The beginning of the beginning of it is just like, it's so relatable. Like, you feel like it's relatable. Not no aliens, not no flying outer space, flying, training, meeting your best friend that was your enemy at one point, then becomes your rival. Like, I could go on and on, but I'll shut up. Go ahead, King Dro. What's your pick?
Oh, no, absolutely. I'm a little upset that Kumar isn't here for this, because I know these are 3 of his favorite animes ever, which is the reason I picked this in the first place. I'm going to get his answer, though. I'm going to put him on the spot, and I'm going to make him give me an answer when I see him, because he's going to have him back on. I'm going to make sure I park this. See, I wish he was here because I wish I had a little more time, because even when I created this, I said, I'm going to have to decide this on air. Because unlike y'all, I'm on the flip side. Naruto's not going anywhere. It's my favorite anime of all time. Like, I'm never getting rid of Naruto. So then it comes down to Yu Yu Hakusho and Dragon Ball. And that's where it gets tricky for me. But then I always got to keep reminding myself is just because you let one go doesn't mean you hate that anime. It's just sometimes you got to make hard decisions. So for me, and if I decide to make this a clip, we'll see what the chat has to say. Respectfully, I'm going to have to let go of Yu Yu Hakusho. Because the impact that the Dragon Ball franchise has also had on me growing up is very powerful. And yes, this comes from a man who has a cosplay of Kurama in his closet right now. That does not preference that I hate Yu Yu Hakusho. But if I'm picking out of the 3, even in my list of top 10 favorite animes, I don't have Yu Yu Hakusho ranked over Naruto or Dragon Ball. So that was how I was able to come to my conclusion as well. It's in my top 10, but it's not ranked over the other 2. And you know we're going to get heat regardless.
I shall respect your opinion. Your opinion.
I get enough heat for the Sailor Moon comments. You know what? I can get heat for this too. It is what it is. You know what? Bring them in. More viewers for us.
Right? Technically, she is the strongest. Technically.
Absolutely. All right. Let me go ahead and get that. That was actually the last one has to go that we had. So, now that Kumar's gone, we don't really need to get too deep into some of these other animes because they were all here specifically for him. So,
save that.
I told him, I knew there was a chance because he told me there was a chance that he was going to have to leave early because he's got big things going on. And that's fine because that's why I decided to save a lot of the week that was to the end because there's stuff that we don't need him here to discuss. Oh, Rad says Dragon Ball is the pioneer, the OG. Naruto inspired by Dragon Ball should stay. Yu Yu Hakusho has to go. Okay, so Rad agrees with me. Cool. And the series giving you a look.
I thought you were cool. I was just talking shit. Go on.
But no, as we've already went through a lot of the week that was because we did them throughout the way. We already did all the RIPs. We talked about the Powerpuff Girls coming to multiverses, which is a big thing. But there's another big thing that's on the way too, and it's gonna be happening during the halftime of the Super Bowl. Because come February, it's gonna be time to pop out and show. Shout out to Kendrick Lamar getting the halftime spot.
Facts.
Shout out to over hundreds of millions of people saying OV ho.
Yo, oh man, that is about to be something crazy. I'm not even going to talk about the controversy, but that alone, oh man.
We can talk about Nicki Minaj feeling some type of way about it.
All right, so let's talk about it all. Hold on, there was a lot of theories going on. So, well, that Nicki Minaj, Drake, Little Louisiana. A lot of people are very salty about Little Louisiana not taking the halftime. Well, what did y'all take on that?
My take on that, and we talked a little about this last night. My take on this is, yes, it is New Orleans. That is Lil Wayne's backyard. Lil Wayne has probably at this point overtaken any other New Orleans person as the biggest act from that. That includes the Juveniles, the Master P's, all of them. Lil Wayne, that's Lil Wayne's town now. And I feel like any other time, if you were doing something in New Orleans, Lil Wayne is the person that you pick. However, this year, there is not a rapper that is hotter than Kendrick Lamar. And business is everything. So when you got a guy who is hotter than he's ever been, he's going to win the Grammy for Best Rap Record. That's going to happen. He's probably going to be nominated for Record of the Year, though he has some strong competition there. You kind of got to go and strike while the iron's hot when you got somebody that's been that talked about. If this was any other year, you get Lil Wayne for that halftime spot because it's in New Orleans. Lil Wayne probably could have helped his case if he had maybe dropped some music of note this year. That would have put him hot. That would have made you forced out to take him. But at the end of the day, it's a business. And we already know that the Super Bowl is the most watched thing as it is. Like, Super Bowl is the most watched thing on television, period. So,
Facts. In the United States of America, that's just a fact.
You do hold an obligation to try to put out the hottest acts that you can come up with. All I can say is, people need, especially with Nicki Minaj talking about how Jay-Z is shunning a young black man like Kendrick's not black.
Yo!
So, like, Nicki pulling the freaking race card was crazy. But, you know, when everybody involved got some color in them. But, you know, at least she should have some solace in the fact that they did pick Kendrick Lamar because there was a rumor at one point that it was going to be Miley. And I think had they picked Miley over Lil Wayne, then this would have been a whole different conversation today. We're talking about pulling race cards in New Orleans.
Like, you know a fun fact? They don't get paid for the Super Bowl.
I know.
Son, that kind of blew my mind when I found that out last year. But then again, I also thought about it. The most watched show, automatic rotation. And Kendrick took down a music machine, Drake. Because that, I'm not going to say not for nothing, he was the most listened to Canadian in the world. The most listened to Canadian in the world. Like, over the DR, from Puerto Rico, Jamaica, everywhere. So now you have this young black American taking down a music mogul. Automatically, everybody's listening to him, whether they speak English or not.
Right. See, yeah, because the thing about the Super Bowl is you don't get paid for the Super Bowl because your payment is being able to perform in front of the largest audience in the world. That is your payment, the exposure. Like, you don't, like the Super Bowl doesn't reach out to you. You reach out to the Super Bowl. And of course, since Jay-Z's been in charge, he's done it a little differently. He kind of handpicks people. But no, you don't get paid. That's never been how it's been. You know, their whole thing is, it's a privilege for you to be a part of the Super Bowl. Now, anyway. Because another fun fact, as anyone knows, they used to be around in like the 90s, or even people old enough to be around in the 80s. The Super Bowl halftime show was not something people watched. people performed, but other networks used to take the halftime show as their opportunity to post a new episode of one of their shows to say, hey, while the halftime show is going on, come over here and watch our television show and then go back to the game. Because the halftime show was just a big commercial break for everybody. Until Michael Jackson did it.
Biggest artist in the fucking world.
When Michael Jackson did the halftime show, and nobody changed the channel for the halftime show. In fact, Michael Jackson still holds the record for his halftime performance, got a higher rating than the actual Super Bowl game. From that point forward, everybody saw the value of performing the halftime show.
Heavens no.
But the floor is
Vocals,
yours,
help me
son,
out, help me
'cause
out,
we want to
Vocals,
know how
help me
you
out,
thought about
Vocals.
the whole situation.
Ain't really much to discuss about it. Y'all literally touched every pinpoint. Ain't really much to really discuss about this topic.
But yeah, no, there's theories out there. Like we talked about them because obviously Nicki is gonna feel that type of way because we know how close Nicki is to Drake, and we know Drake's not gonna like this too much. We know how close he is to Wayne, and how Drake obviously Kendrick, yeah, that didn't go too well. You know, apparently Drake has been dropping music this year that I haven't been paying attention to. I hadn't even been aware that he's still been dropping music. But I can tell you what, everybody was aware that Kendrick dropped a song last night.
I sure did. Less than 30 seconds. That notification hit me real good. I said, oh. He was in the middle of the conversation talking to me. I said, oh, Kendrick dropped.
Yep. And from last night on through this morning, my Twitter feed was nothing but quotes from Kendrick's song. Everybody was deciphering it last night.
No, I heard it. I deciphered a lot. I caught it. Yeah, I told you, he's angry. Oh, what he's saying is ain't no regular shit. He's angry. He's mad at you, Dick. He mad at you, Drake's stance. He been listening to y'all. He been listening. He been responding to y'all. I told y'all, he been listening. Y'all ain't got no choice but to hate. Because every time I looked at the comment section on the internet, which we know how the internets are. Look at the bottom of the comment section. Oh, this is your guy. This is a Drake, and then I'm just in there laughing. I'm just like, yeah, that's just the power of Drake's stance. That's all it is. I love it though. I love it. He's angry. He definitely made it a bigger L. And I said this, had a conversation. I said, if a diss song won record of the year, holy shit, that's another standard.
Yeah, because we talked about it. Because it's more than likely gonna win rap song of the year. But if Not Like Us wins the Grammy for song of the year,
which is possible, but I think it's gonna be hard.
It's gonna be hard because everybody at the bar getting tipsy was also a pretty big song this year, and you know, Taylor Swift still exists.
Yeah, but that's the whole point. Okay, now I gotta be that guy. When Taylor Swift released her album, the rap battle beef was going on, and people ignored Taylor Swift. Her album came out. If y'all want to go there this year Taylor hasn't even got that notice, which was crazy.
Tell that to people watching football games.
The whole point of Taylor Swift was releasing the album this year. Drake even said it himself in their whole beef. He was just like, bro, I'm just going to release this and move around, but go ahead, drop it with Taylor Swift, blah, 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 blah. But then when Taylor Swift dropped for that 1 week, everybody was like, all right, y'all done? You ready? All right. Guess what came out a week later? Euphoria.
unless you're a freaking football fan, because man, I'm telling you, when the football season started, we haven't even had the opening kickoff yet, and they already put Taylor up on the screen about 3 or 4 times.
Yeah,
Kelsey.
They're gonna. But now this year, when it comes to Taylor Swift, I think it's just one of the things that the Grammys just love doing. They're going to keep showing Taylor Swift because they are always going to show Taylor Swift. That's just the Grammy. That's just how they are.
But believe it or not, Taylor Swift isn't exactly known for winning Record of the Year.
Yeah,
so.
nominees. That's what I'm saying. They're gonna, but they still gonna display Taylor Swift when it comes to this category.
I mean, she's still one of the biggest artists on the planet.
That's why I said, if come to Song of the Year, I don't see her getting Song of the Year. And if she does, I'm gonna look at you crazy because Tipsy was played way more than that song, and I know that for 10 toes down. If you hear Tipsy going on down here in Tennessee, you won.
Well,
if you won Tipsy in the country music stadium,
well, I mean, we are in the country state. Like
that's what I'm saying.
That
That
song was
says a lot.
tailor-made for this
that
place.
says a lot down here. If you are playing country
Like-
music down here,
Like, I don't know
about all y'all else, but down here, if you got Tipsy playing down here in the country music state, you winning, bro.
I don't know how
You're
often
winning.
that song gets played on the radio in other states, but down here, it lives on the radio.
And country music is one of the biggest genres ever.
Yeah, because we're in Nashville.
And if you got down here, you're good. You're good. He performed down here, and I even saw clips of the girls going crazy about this song. And no. Tipsy is definitely up there. It's definitely up there.
It's definitely up
It's
there.
definitely up there. That's why I said if Not Like Us beats Tipsy, that is a huge milestone. It is possible, but it's just for tips. It's just that Tipsy. And I know, and like I said, I told him yesterday, I can't ignore the other pop
You
song.
can't. Sabrina Carpenter cannot
I
be
can't
ignored.
ignore that motherfucker song too. I can't ignore that because I know that's what's going on. I don't
It's
even know the pop
big,
song, but
yes.
but that's the point. I haven't been listening to pop songs, but I know that
It
one.
lives on the radio.
I know that one, so I know for a fact that that's gonna be up there too. But I think Kendrick, but the possibility of Kendrick winning that is it's a 60%. But just looking at Tipsy, you're gonna have a huge fight.
The
between
fact that
Tipsy.
it's even possible to happen is what's gonna be
Oh, yeah.
crazy.
And if he do, woo, that's another staying L than the Super Bowl. Because not only you say I'm big at the Super Bowl, and if Kendrick performs in the Super Bowl, this man is, if he wins,
Biggest the what?
if he wins this Grammy, I guarantee you everybody's gonna look at him like, you got that Grammy because of Drake. Boy, that's gonna get me.
Oh, that's what people are gonna claim. If it wasn't for Drake, you'd have never had that success. You know, you might well get prepared for that. But the fact that
They know rap beef starts in every history, almost every genre.
and
So I don't
considering
even
if
know
I'm
why
not
we go there.
if I'm not mistaken, the Grammys and the Super Bowl are only I think like 2 weeks apart. So they're very close to each other. So we'll get a lot of answers around the same time. Kendrick could literally own February.
And I do not see Kendrick performing at the Grammys. He gonna be chilling.
If he's nominated for Song of the Year, he's gonna perform at the Grammys. Everyone that's nominated for Song of the Year always performs.
Unless you beat those other people. I'm boycotting.
Yeah, then you got the ones,
I'm
except the people that
boycotting.
boycott the Grammys.
Yeah, unless you be like them. Like, I'm boycotting. What you talking about?
People don't really boycott the Grammys as much as they do the Oscars, but people do still boycott Grammys.
Yeah, they slowly getting better, but it is what it is.
But yeah, Kendrick definitely owned the headlines last night because everybody was breaking down his lyrics. Everybody wanted to know what he was talking about because it was a nice big news story to end Wednesday, aka Hump Day. And speaking of Hump Day, gotta talk about Shannon Sharp.
Oh, Shannon Sharp, grown ass man.
Okay.
Of all days of the week for that to happen on Hump Day?
Mm-hmm.
Yo.
I never saw the clip. I don't think I ever will.
Oh, I have.
It was just
found
live
that out from
apparently,
him
and it
when
was
he
facing
told
the
me.
ceiling, and it was just words.
Because he didn't know it was live. And if you know Shannon Sharp, I believe him because he does not know technology. He said he wouldn't even know how to go. He did an emergency nightcap last night with Ocho, and they addressed the situation. And he obviously apologized because, he had to put his family through a lot of stuff. And, everybody on the internet's trying to find out who Michelle is. Because at the end of the video, he says, "Your mom, Michelle." So everybody's trying to find out, okay, who he know named Michelle, so they can try to find out who he was in bed with.
That man talking about shut up. Shut up, Lante. Shut up.
So,
Woo!
Everybody was going through his follow list trying to see if he followed anybody named Michelle. TMZ even posted up on Michelle they think it is, which Shannon Sharp said, please don't do that because number one, that's not her. And number two, you don't know that girl that y'all think it is. She might have a boyfriend or a husband or something. Now he's getting mad. You're going to break up a home just because y'all want to be media people.
I mean...
Wait
a minute. Hold on. No, Shannon. No, that's wrong. That's dirty. That's wrong. But I get the privacy thing. But if you willingly know that she's in her, oh wow.
No, that's not what he's saying.
Okay, that's why I'm like,
No,
hold on.
person that they're
People,
pointing.
TMZ and them are guessing who they think it is,
Yeah, I'm hearing
and
that.
they're
I'm
just taking
talking
people
about.
and they're putting it up. He's talking about the girl that they put up. TMZ put up and said, "Is this the girl that was with Shannon Sharp?" He's saying not only is that not it, that's not fair to that girl because she had nothing to do with that. Now think of that girl's boyfriend or husband looking at that and now going, "So you've been doing something with Shannon Sharp?"
Again, that's what I was saying. That's what I was
But
saying.
that's not fair.
That's all I was saying. That's literally what
That
I was
girl
saying.
ain't got nothing to do with any of this.
Like, I'm like, hold on. If you getting down and dirty, dealing with a star.
No, that's not the girl.
I get no. That I understand.
Yeah.
That I understand. But I'm just talking about like if that was the actual case, I'm just like, whoa, that's crazy.
No, that's why he won't tell anybody who
That's
it
what-
is. So
no,
she
I'm
won't
getting
have
that.
to go through that.
I'm getting that.
But-
I'm stating that if that was the actual possibility,
No,
that would
yeah.
be crazy.
But
It's
no,
what I'm saying.
TMZ is being very irresponsible with that for that reason. Because you could be breaking up a whole home of somebody that ain't got nothing to do with this. But Ocho was giving this man a hard time on Nightcap last night because it was just a few days ago on Nightcap when Shannon was telling Ocho how he needs to be engaged in more professionalism when they do their shows. And then this happened, so Ocho was letting him have it last night. He said after he apologized, they were taking it in stride. He was finally at a place where he could joke about it. You know, Shannon said the first person that called him when this broke was Cat Williams called him. And he said Cat Williams called him, and when he answered the phone, the first thing Cat Williams said was, "Well, I guess you ain't gay today." Because there had been a whole lot of rumors, especially since that Cat Williams interview that people have been trying to throw out about Shannon Sharp being gay. And he's like, "Well, I guess that shuts that up."
Uh-huh.
And then he said
Yo.
Dion called him, and he said Dion ain't called him in a long time. That Dion called him, gave him some words of encouragement, but also gave him a hard time. He says he knows this ain't going away for a while either. That's why now he's even joking about it, because it's like, shoot, why not at this point?
Yo, oh,
You got comedy
man.
taking it. Oh, you got me. Hey, you got me getting some action.
No, he felt terrible about it, because like literally his kids got harassed because they wanted to know answers and stuff, and he's like he didn't want to put anybody through that.
Like,
But now that it's out there, it's like, well,
you got me.
ain't nothing left to do but
Yeah,
laugh at the situation now. My only concern is that ESPN, where First Take is owned by the Disney Corporation. And I hope they don't, take an irrational act and fire him from the show. This is the mouse we're talking about. The mouse don't like people having sex.
No, because he don't have kids himself.
Yeah, maybe the mouse is salty. The mouse don't play that. Like I said, I know technically ESPN is not a channel for 5-year-olds, but it's still owned by a company that caters to kids and family and morals and all that good stuff. So, like I said, hopefully he said he's willing to accept whatever punishment comes his way. He wants to take full responsibility for everything. So I'm just hoping that when he's on First Take on Mondays and Tuesdays, and I'm hoping when Monday rolls around that he'll be there. He already is going to be at Nightcap tonight after the football game, which, by the way, who is winning this freaking game? Because them damn Dolphins better not be letting me down. It just came to my attention. I forgot my freaking Dolphins are playing right now. Oh, my God. You know what?
Oh.
You know what? The Dolphins done pissed me off already. The Bills are up 31-10 on them in the third quarter.
Yeah, shout out to the Buffalo Bills. Mm-hmm. But them boys good. They never gonna get a chip, but them boys good.
The only
I only say that because it's the upfront. My bad. Go ahead.
I was just gonna say the only real New York team that the NFL has, because the other two teams play in Jersey.
You know what? And I was about to let you have it, but you know what? It's okay.
Damn.
Cause at least Buffalo's up.
Oh, we went back to the
a real New York team. So I give you that. Not like the Jets, not like the Giants. They play in Jersey. I don't even
Listen,
know why y'all claim them. Yeah, they call themselves New York, but they play in Jersey.
it was a stadium. It was a very, very long time ago. Just promise me. Listen, I promise you, if I go like this, it's Donald. Okay, it's just Serie D. Listen, everybody knows that America's team and their favorite team is the New York Giants. All right. Just because they say it's over in Jersey doesn't mean that it's in Jersey, all right? And they got people over here eating dogs. That's more important to talk about.
Look, man, look. Apparently, we've got a problem with people eating cats and dogs in this country, and we got problems with us giving illegal alien sex changes, and what else did that crazy dude talk about in that freaking debate? Like this country is doomed.
It is because when you see it, you know it's real. When you go to certain, actually, no, I take that back. We don't count that in New York. We go to Staten Island, and you seen the Trump supporter hats on after he got that ass whooping handed to him because he fell for every pothole on the road. When I say everyone, that orange man turned red.
Yes. Like I said, I know that happened this week. I don't want to get deep into the debate because I try to keep politics out of this podcast. So the only thing I'm going to say about that is, if anybody watched that debate and there's still a reality that there's a chance that this dude might still win, this country is in trouble. And I'll just leave it at that.
That's possible.
But my damn Dolphins are pissing me off. So what are we going to say? That Tyreek Hill is still upset about getting arrested this past Sunday? Before the game? Tried to lie about what happened. Then the body cam came out. They still unnecessarily roughed that man up, though. They snatched Tyreek Hill out the car and threw him to the ground.
Absolutely.
Oh, I saw that. But what
yes,
actually
Tyreek
happened?
lied about how it started because he was telling everybody, oh, I was being cooperative. I kept my hands on the steering wheel, and I don't know what happened. But then the body cam came out, and you seen he was being very rude to the cops and dismissive and not cooperative. But with that being said, they snatched that man out the car and just threw him to the ground like he was a threat. Because cops are still going to cop. Even when they had him in handcuffs, they were still being a little physical. It's like, if you thought he was a threat before, now he's in handcuffs. He clearly ain't one now. And that's been, like I said, I know there's been a lot of distraction going around the team this week, but not 31-10 distraction. That is some bullshit. Nah, my freaking Dolphins, man, freaking pissed me off. That's just what it is, man. And you know what? I always say I'm done with them, and then I'm never done with them. So it just is what it is. Well, man, so I know you joined us a little late. We're about to get ready to wrap up because I know you in that New York traffic. I'm surprised you made it when you did, sir.
Listen, you're not like a New York driver. I'll do a little, and after that, you gotta move out of the way. Move, bitch, ludicrous. But yeah.
I could only imagine, like, so was it like standstill traffic, like nobody could move, or is it just your standard New York traffic that you should have known was coming anyway?
Surprisingly, it was a lot of movement. But then again, that's why I said when it gets later to the nighttime, like all that BS, it starts moving out the way. It was just that little like one patch. I was like, dang, I gotta wait 13 minutes. It's been smooth sailing until I got here. But then after that, even that started moving faster because I guess people started noticing that it was late, so they had to hurry up and get to the podcast and get home and get some food. You feel me? So then they allowed me to move out the way and get straight to the crib.
So in other words, what you're saying is you overreacted on how long you thought it was going to take you to get there. This is just typical New York traffic.
Yeah, pretty much. I ain't gonna lie to you. Because when the sun started going down, so did the people.
Oh man, you know what? And that is actually a good place to end this one. Again, shout out to Kumar for definitely coming through. He's off doing big things right now. We're definitely gonna have him back on. But for right now, sir, you know what time it is. Go ahead and send us out of here because we all got stuff to do.